What's up, guys? This is D&D Vapes, and I've made a few videos and they're not uploading for some reason, so don't think I forgot about you guys, because I haven't forgot nothing. So basically I'm coming to you guys with some important information about subomine, mech mods, basically tube mech mods, these guys right here, okay? And the information I'm going to be giving you guys today is very important. It's a very safety hazard. A lot of people don't even talk about this. The only one who I know who talked about this is homeboy from UK, Big Bob or something like that. He just had a baby and stuff. But basically, what we're going to talk about, and I'm going to bring the camera down so you guys can see this a little bit better. I really want you guys to pay attention, understand what I'm saying, and I want you guys to really do this. I'm going to recommend that you guys do this as a safety issue, because I actually got some more information today. I was looking on the internet. I ended up emailing someone, and they actually ended up emailing me. Thank you. And what we're going to be talking about is our battery safety issue. And I know a lot of you guys who are very experienced with subomine, you don't know this. And I know a lot of you aren't going to know this, and a lot of you are going to know this. And the ones that do know this probably do this because it is a safety issue. It's also better for your battery because you don't end up getting any dragging on your power, and the battery lasts longer this way. You get full, pretty much the full potential of your battery. And I'm enjoying this. I haven't charged my battery in 2 days by doing what I did. And well, actually not 2 days, yesterday and today. And I'm still using my battery. And I just checked it and it's still full. Now, I don't know what the hell is going on, but it's working, whatever it is. But safety-wise, this is more of a safety thing than just making your battery work better. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this apart, okay? And we're going to show you about this right now. No more talking. Let's just show you what the information is that I have for you guys. That's very important, all right? And for some reason, I'm going to have to switch my phone around for a second because the clip I have isn't quite holding it. I got some weight on my phone right now. I got a special, like, pack thing that holds my wallet, my credit cards and shit in it. So we're using that right now. So do this. We're going to go like this. I want to set this right so it don't fall. There we go. Having a lot of issues with this wanting to fall. There we go. Alright, so that seems like it's good enough. Hopefully it won't fall on me. It's a little on the top heavy side. That's why actually I'm going to unplug this. Now it's perfect. I got enough juice in here for right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this apart. I'm going to start with taking off my tank. And this is a rebuildable tank. And this is why I use it on my mech mod, is because it's a rebuildable. The only difference between a mech mod and a rebuildable tank is that it has a tank on it that holds your juice, and that is it. That is the only difference. Has a nice adjustable positive pin, and I'm not even going to call it a pin, positive pin. I am just going to call it a pin now. That's it. Alright, this is just a pin for power, not a positive pin. I don't consider it positive pin. We're going to go ahead and take this battery. Now you're going to see something when I take this trigger out. There we go. What do you notice difference on this? Could you even see that? But what do you see there, guys? You see the positive on the bottom and the negative where the positive usually is. There's a reason why, and this is the safety issue that no one talks about. And I don't understand why no one talks about it, because it's a big safety issue. Everyone's worried about venting batteries, having holes to vent your battery, correct? The problem we're having is everyone's putting their battery in this way, positive side down. Let me grab another battery because I have a little bit of a non-conductive tape on there. I got a little slit on there that's not even showing anything, but just in case I put it on there. So this one will just fit in a little better. So positive down, all right? We're going to leave this off for a second. Positive down. There goes your positive. Now, you see that it doesn't touch it doesn't go all the way up. That's because around the edges here, there's about a 2 to 3 centimeter, about 1 to 2 millimeters gap, about that big, that the battery sits on around this edge here. And then that'll keep a little space there, so when your positive pin goes down, it has room in there to sit all the way down. So your battery rests on something. Now by doing that, you have a little space here. Okay, you see that you have space. I can't touch it because I'll short it out by doing that, but you have a little space down there, little gap. When you have this tight against there like this, and it's tight just like that, and then when it's tight, that's your venting holes right here. This is where your battery is supposed to vent if it ends up like overheating or whatnot. Alright, so when it does that, you have nowhere for your battery to vent out. Now when you cap this off right here, this seals up that vent, that one big hole you have there for it to vent. This is completely blocked off as far as venting. There is nowhere for this to vent. And the reason why, and I'll show you, you got batteries, you got vents here, but that's where your negative is right now. So let's take this out. Your battery vents from the positive, these holes right here. It's sealed off right here with a slight coating right here, seals it tight against the positive pin. You're causing an explosion by doing that. Once it vents, this RDA right here, the first thing that's going to give is the threads. This will blow out right into your mouth if you're vaping it, which is something that happened to someone before. They were vaping and the drip tip, all this went down into his throat and got stuck, lodged down there because of the way it blew up. This gave out first. The thread for the buttons are bigger, stronger, so this wouldn't give out as fast, but this did because of the way it is and the way it's set up. That's a big problem. So what you do is you take it, you put your positive, because there's no wires, there's no chips, so you're not going to short nothing out by doing this. You put your negative up here, and then you put your positive right here. Now if it overheats and it has to vent, the first place this is going to vent is straight down through the bottom. Just like that, guys. See that? Now your battery can actually vent the proper way, right through the bottom, through those holes. Not only does it do that, but you don't lose power. You actually hold more power by doing that. I don't know why, but I guess it's been tested by Sub-Ohm Innovations, and they actually recommend that you put your battery with the positive facing down, so if it has to vent, the vent will come out through the holes and not blow off your top and then vent through the top. So that is a safety issue, having your positive on the top so it can't vent out. You put your battery down, positive down, your battery will be able to vent now. Your power will still run through the same way, but you won't lose any power. And if you guys are curious or want to know more information, look up Sub-Ohm Innovations and shoot them an email or something, and I'm sure they'll email you back. You know what I mean? And they'll give you some more info on it. But this is for your mech mods that are tubes, your positives. Face them downwards, guys, because this way your battery has to vent, it will vent the proper way. It will not build up a pressure down at the positive end or negative end, whichever you want to call it, at your RTA or your 510 end. Basically, it won't trap the venting. And not the reason why it does that is because of the tight squeeze. The battery slides down very slow when it's all put together, because there's no airflow. If they had put a couple holes up here, it would have been great, you know what I mean? But they didn't on these mods. There's some other mods that there's holes all over it, so those you could put with the positive up. But for the simple mod and some other mech mods that are out there with the vent hose only on the trigger and they're a solid frame like this, then you're going to want to put that positive on the bottom so it can vent out through the bottom the proper way, guys. So please remember this, look it up if you're not sure about it. I want you guys to be safe and just put the batteries with the positive down, negative up, and this way your battery will vent through the bottom the proper way if something does happen, because God forbid you don't want this blowing up into your mouth or face or something like that, guys. Alright, so this is Neo D Vapes. Peace out and thanks for listening.